Good afternoon to you. It's Marquita Young with the Pink Link Podcast. That stands for Powerful, Innovative, Next Level Conversations with a K. And this channel is around myself and others being able to inspire, impact others through creating the life that we desire so that you can go out and be great and create the life that you desire. And so today I'm at Goodwill with Mr. Mark Perry again. And so we're just going to be looking at different items on this Money Monday segment so that you all can go out and, you know, if it's something that interests you to do, go out and maybe shop and list items on eBay or however you want to go out and create the life you desire. But this is just something we're doing on Mondays to, you know, just ignite some fire behind as many ways that you can go out and create the life you desire and make money. And tune into the episode.
So as we walking around the store, this is our first location, but this a good side note, coffee mugs, and they do sell if you get the right brand, you get the right cup. Like for example, some Hermes cups could sell for $600 to $700 if you find it. Just one coffee mug. So you can make an investment and buy a $190 cup and wait 6 months to a year. And if they no longer making it, then you could take that $190 cup and sell it for $400 to $500 and make your money back. So coffee mugs like that will sell, but you got to pick the brand. An old cup, an old coffee mug.
The antique.
Well, not necessarily. It could be antique, but it's the right name, and you can look those up to see. I just gave you one example. Hermes cups sell. Some of them sell for $1,000. One coffee mug. So you look out for those things like that. But if you sold before, you can kind of sense what's going to sell, what's not going to sell. You can kind of have an idea of what's going to happen by just going out there, experiencing, reselling, looking at items.
So what makes this cup so popular?
Well, Hermes is a high-end designer. I mean, I've seen a tie on eBay sold for $15,000.
Okay. I'm not a designer head. So he's teaching me stuff about designer stuff.
So Monique don't know about
Huh?
So I said Monique doesn't know about those. But that's just for anybody. That's for us too. Because Monique, you might run into that. Marquita.
I'm like,
I messed up her name. Look at that.
I know a few, the popular ones, you know.
Marquita, we're gonna keep that in. No, we ain't gonna keep that in. I'm just messing around. You know what crazy? I put it in the phone that way, so my mistake. So I apologize.
You're fine.
But so that's just idea of what can sell just by looking, and we'll put some. I'll give you, and I talk to Marquita that we can show you what sells, what's not selling, and you get an idea how to look for it.
Okay. Okay, so this is another example of what to buy, what not to buy.
Well, this particular shoe, it's only, can you read that name in here? Inside.
Let's see. With the lighting, it says Zig Soho. Ziggy Soho.
So this is a brand. I kind of pass this by. It's real high heel. The color tone on this, if you look at the colors, it has two different colors, which you basically cannot get out. I mean, I can basically clean any shoe, but you got two-tone in the shoe, and you would have to disclose this to the customer and tell her or him, whoever would buy this, the two tones. And sometimes this is kind of in the market as far as fashion forward, but you still, a lady would want this shoe to be in very good condition, and to get this tone out, I would have to disclose that you have these tones in the shoe. So this wouldn't be, even though it looks nice, it's really not a good buy to make money with, because you have to tell the customer all these defects in the shoe, and so I wouldn't buy this to make money.
It's on both shoes.
It's on both shoes.
Okay, and so we got a quick happy birthday celebration moment. Happy birthday to you. He just had a birthday, just turned. You want to say your age?
No.
You don't want to say your age on camera?
No.
But he looks awesome for his age.
Now here's a nice shoe. This is a good example. Bandolino has been around for a very long time. I used to sell this years ago. It's a purple color with a small platform in the front. The condition is fantastic. If we look at it, it's full leather with rubber bottom. Everything looks nice inside. It's not ripped. Peep toe shoe. And I'm taking a guess. This is about a 3.5-inch heel. Just taking a guess. But it has this rubber bottom, which will give you a lot of comfort. So this shoe I would buy. Now I didn't do any comps on this, looked it up and see, but we get ready to go into prom season and we get ready to go into spring. So this will be a nice Bandolino shoe to get. This one right here.
So how much is the shoe?
This one is $6.
So how much would you profit off of
this
that?
One would be, I would sell this for $40.
Wow.
$40. And with the fees, depending on where I sell it at, you're looking at a 20% fee that you might have to pay. I always charge customer shipping. So we're talking about 20%, and then if you get 40 minus what I paid for it, it's a really good profit. So look at shoes that are made well, rubber bottom. Women want to have comfort. This one, this will give you that with this rubber bottom. And so these shoes right here, made well and made in Italy. And what I was trying to do a Google scan to see if it would come up. And unfortunately, this style comes up, but not this particular brand. So I was trying to read the label inside the shoe. It's in cursive writing, so it's very difficult to really read it. I can just type it in, and there's a possibility that it would show up. So even though my emotions say buy it, I know that this won't be a good buy because I can't figure out the name. So when you do shopping or you do some sourcing for shoes, make sure you can read the label and make sure that you can get a scan, either Google scan or eBay scan, because this, even though it looks nice,
doesn't mean it's gonna sell.
Doesn't mean gonna sell. She said it right. This is Money Monday. Money Mondays. Don't buy unless you know what it is.
You're gonna make the money.
That's right.
It's about the money. If it ain't about the money, don't be buying it up. Let's see how I sound, y'all.
Okay.
But I'm on my own remix. Okay, so Mr. Mark Perry, while we at it, what was the last profit you made since our last video, and how many items did you sell? Could you give us a roundabout of that?
Well, the last, I would say, I probably sent out maybe 12 items since the last time we told.
Oh, wow.
And probably with maybe a $1,800 profit.
Oh, 12 items.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's after fees. So after the fees.
After fees.
So about.
So that's the profit.
Profit after my fees.
That's good.
Now this is a side note I tell everybody about reselling. So this is what happens. I buy something from Goodwill, I get charged tax.
Okay.
That's one time. I sell it, I get taxed again. That's two.
Right.
Third time is now I got to pay tax. So we got all this stuff. So you wanna get stuff that you can make profit on. So because you get taxed 3 times basically. So because when you sell something, eBay takes their tax. That doesn't include your tax that you can pay the federal government.
Right.
So we get tax from the store, tax from eBay, and then tax from the government. And that's with Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, all that. Everybody's getting their cut. And so you want to buy stuff that you're not emotionally tied to. Because you say, oh, this is so cute, I'm gonna sell it. It's a DKNY, but it's like it's 30,000.
Right.
30,000 DKNY. So when you put yours out there, you got 30,000 people in front of you
trying to sell the same item.
Same item.
So you really want to aim towards buying items that are not as. If they're not popular, then how it's gonna sell?
Well, then that's why you gotta do your research. So, like on Money Mondays when we come out, typically this is the first episode. Typically, I'm gonna have what's selling, and those are the items that you look for. So before you start going out and grabbing stuff, things that you think looks good to you emotionally, you want to have a game plan. Okay, I'm looking for
white polo shirt.
White polo made by Vera Wang, for example. So you look at in her lineup what is selling. You can find that out by looking at what's sold. And
On
then you
eBay.
On eBay. You can see what's sold. And then you're gonna see if it's 20, if she got 15,000 items, then you hit sold and 20 on the sold, that's not a good buy. But you'll know that before you go out and look for it.
Okay.
So you want to look at the competition. Use the word comp.
And so when you're looking at the competition, you're going on eBay?
eBay.
Okay.
And you pull it up. And then you want to see
what items are hot selling.
Because she might have maybe 2 or 3 items that's selling well. And she might have 2 or 3 items that are not selling.
Okay.
So you just don't want to go to the store and say, like, for
oh,
example,
it's Vera Wang and get it.
And get it, and then it sits.
Right.
And then
okay.
you want to look at the lowest selling price and including shipping. So whatever it's sold at, if it's hot, then that's where you start basing your price at.
Okay.
So if the lowest sold at 15, sell yours at 12, because you know it's going to sell. As long as you know when you get the comp, you want, before you start getting involved in selling for yourself, look at the competition. Look at what's selling. You can look at what's sold, what type of shoes are selling, and those are the kind of shoes you buy.
Okay. Thank you. Well, we're about to end this because, like, we showed you all ways to make money today at Goodwill, and we got some more stuff in store coming out. So make sure you all stay posted, stay tuned in, and follow the Pink Link podcast and
foot and feet videos. Well, you can put information in the link below.
Yes, I put the description. I put it in the description box below. Blessings.
My Twitter is messing me up. I can't even get the name of my channel.
Foot and feet. Wait, it's foot and feet work.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all.
And so, as always, you are great in the life that you desire. You create. So go create.